It's the gem of New England as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home.
Well, the streak is still going, but right now they're facing a team that's going to make it tough for that streak to continue. We'll see if they've got the goods and enough confidence and enough points to win another one.
So the end of the season, Greg, is in sight now. Are players glad to see the finish line approaching?
I think it all depends on where you're at in the standings, Kevin. I mean, playoff-bound teams are eager to wrap things up, but those on the bubble probably wish they had more padding in their schedule.
And James throws it down hard.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Pass to Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's James. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. The layup missed.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside, White. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Here's James. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And it's Davis missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Over in the corner, White. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
To the wing right side. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his back.
Now here's Davis. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up. He can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
James with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And Boston has possession. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers trail by 6. Down low. Outside for Davis. Driving in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, fellas, we are watching a mobile big man do his work. So smooth for his size is Anthony Davis.
Both teams will make substitutions. No good on the second free throw. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
And Boston has possession, following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Pritchard. It's picked off. Jumps up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Hauser. Last time out, he had 14 points. To the paint. Here's Tillman. Rebound the Lakers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. And Davis, here we go. And finished off by Davis.
James continues to impress with his pass, and I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Pass to Tillman. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Celtics shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. James with it. 3 seconds left.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
Tie game in Boston. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Horford. It's not going to go for him. James with some nice D. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Tatum. Another shot. Right wing. Lets it go with a 3. It's stolen by Reddish. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers remain on their grind. Darvin Ham says, I'm preaching daily preparation. From the rest you're getting, how you're taking care of your body, sleep habits, nutrition, workouts, recovery, film work, being efficient with your practice time, and your shoot-arounds. Winning habits are built daily. Kevin, I'm very tired after saying all that. Back to you.
I'm sure you are. They actually do all of it. David, thank you for that detailed report. Lakers working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by LeBron.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Get the fans on the court is your Pipers Brawl.
Lakers leading by 3. Pass to LeBron. Back to Reddish. No good on the shot. White with the defensive effort. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by James. The kick out to Holiday. Lets it go from 14. Reddish grabs the rebound. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis. And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's White. The kick out to Holiday. Right side Horford. Back to Holiday. 4 on the clock. He takes it in. And Holiday throws it down.
Wow, Holiday just assaulting the rim. Going at it full speed.
And when we talk about the league's elite defenders, Jrue Holiday is certainly up there.
Yeah, that's for sure, Greg. I mean, I think it's a lot to do with how much pride he takes in playing defense. I mean, he's locked into shutting down whoever he's defending. He looks at it as a challenge, and I really appreciate and respect his hard-nosed approach.
Out to White. Driving inside. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 5. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here is Davis. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. 6 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 6.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Horford. Still scoreless. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Davis, and finished off by Davis.
I don't know what you do about that. Davis just powering it down.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Celtics trail by 9. And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Brown outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum. And the shot is long.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Hayes. And the Lakers turn it over again.
Celtics ball.
And the Celtics with possession here. 11-point game. Outside Holiday. Now White. James covering. Celtics passing it around. Clock at 4. Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got his second basket.
Los Angeles.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Timeout called the Lakers. The Lakers making a switch here.
Boston zone. Celtics entertainment.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pulls it up. And that one hits back iron.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
White, wide open. He fires. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
LeBron outside. Merciless inside. Merciless. James.
Boston.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Once again for Celtics entertainment.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body. And this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Celtics trail by 13. Over in the corner, White. Out to Porzingis. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. And a wide open look for James. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Back to Tatum. And stolen by James. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Big group substitution here for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court. Once again, that was Celtics entertainment.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Prince outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Davis. Tillman grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 13. Holiday left side. To the inside. They could use a bucket. And they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Out to the right wing. Inside. Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got his second bucket.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Porzingis. Now Holiday. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. The flush by Tatum.
Tatum hanging around the basket. Got the board and bucket.
Now James. Fires from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. That one is on Holiday. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, LeBron.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And he makes all three. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lakers leading by 14. And it goes down 2 points. LeBron's got 19 points.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Man, way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
Back to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation. Big fella bouncing to the rack.
Now here's James. And LeBron throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During that break, Coach Darvin Ham talked to his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Not many can turn on the after boosters like Drew Holiday.
James with a deep three. Rebound, Boston. Now here's White. And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And finished off by Brown.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
Lakers leading by 11. LeBron gathering speed. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
Here is Davis. Here's James into the lane and finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Out to Porzingis. Tipped away. And here's the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he plays.
Once again, fans, that was Celtics Entertainment.
Lakers leading by 11. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And 12 points for Davis.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And stolen by LeBron. All alone. And the dunk by LeBron.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quick.
And Holiday, here we go. Look it off the crossover. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Celtics trail by 13. Tatum on the wing. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 16 here in the second half.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
The three from LeBron. Porzingis with the rebound.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And the clock is going to expire on him. An impressive all-around win
for Los Angeles.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so checking out the record for these guys, tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And tonight, they took the time needed, made the plays they had to, and that's why they're going up 1-0 in their three-game season series against the Celtics.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Pritchard. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Here's Walsh. Here's Tillman. Can't connect. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kelly.